set to go. Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Jameis to throw it. Throw left side complete to Troutman. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's Winston. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Winston. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and you're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
First and 10, it's Patterson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Val Mariota. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson and Debo. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Following the interception, Winston. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Arnold Ebiketie, that is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And now the rookie's free. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have one bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
The first down throw for Winston. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Play fake, Winston. That's complete to Troutman right side. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Winston. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Ingram again. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Winston to the sideline here on 4th down, and Will Lutz gets set for a New Orleans field goal try. The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now Patterson to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll give it to Patterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Out of the gun, a run with Patterson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Mariota. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. On play action, Mariota. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing, Mariota.
He's got his man, London, right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So after the penalty, they're back to where they started. 3rd and 10. Mariota. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And this will wind up as Saints 1st down as the tackle made at about the 38.
Ingram again, a 1st down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Winston. They complete it to Hill.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston. And this is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave. His 1st NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Saints have moved out in front.
Although it's more commonplace now than at any other time in the NFL, it's still tough to think about throwing a rookie quarterback right into the fire week 1. But guess what? He handled the fire awfully well and threw his first touchdown pass.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Mariota now to throw on first down. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end, finding room at midfield. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. To throw is Mariota. That's into the hands of Edwards. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Jameis now on first down. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Winston now to throw on first down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. After the sack on first down, Winston. He's going to drop this underneath to Ingram. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Winston. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Blake Gillikin on a punt now on 4th down. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta. This is taken around the 12. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. He's got room past the 30. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Here's Hardy set to return. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. Steps away to his left. He's going to look deep now for Landry. They've got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. First down, Winston.
Open man is the tight end, Troutman.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston going for the deep ball. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave
making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Lutz with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Final play of the half here, Mariota. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
2nd half will start with a run by Patterson.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Mariota now. Throw left side complete. That's Patterson.
He's got room past the 30.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 2nd and 11 now, Mariota.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. the interception, Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston.
And the Saints are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game.
Saints 26, Falcons 7. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the red zone now, Mariota. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
On 1st and 10, Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
To throw is Winston. Looking long for Thomas. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Mariota. Dancing to his left. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Now Mariota on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He dumps it down to Ingram. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. Now Winston. Forced out to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Here's Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ingram. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They'll run here with Ingram. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second? And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Mark Ingram.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
From the end zone, here comes Williams.
Williams loses the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Ingram with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Saints are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into Week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Patterson running between the tackles. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Mariota to throw it. He's got a man, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. Marcus Mariota. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the
Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. And they've got it. They recover. Flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
On second down, Ingram again. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Mariota now after the fumble recovery. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On second and 10, Mariota. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Marcus May with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Mark Ingram, 27 yards. And the Saints have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On first down, going back to Patterson.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota.
Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Straight ahead, Patterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Demario Davis there on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play action now. Mariota rolling, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That's the former Buckeye Pete Werner getting the sack.
One last shot now for Mariota. And this will not get close to the